Hello guys! So today we're going to proceed with speaking tips and examples. I've already filmed previous video for showing examples of the native speakers, especially for celebrities, because I find it quite interesting to look at, and the way how they're using more advanced words and let's say vocabulary. So let's proceed to the second part. Today I also am planning to review some interview dialogue from some chat shows as an example of using some special words, some to improve your vocabulary and to improve your speaking by means of improving your vocabulary. Hope you will enjoy it. Let's start it.
Unbelievable is the stupidest word in the dictionary. Should never come out of our mouths. Think about it. To say, oh wow, what an unbelievable play. It was an unbelievable book, an unbelievable film, an unbelievable act of courage. Really? It may be spectacular, it may be phenomenal, most excellent or outstanding, but unbelievable? So, to any of us, whatever those things are, whatever it is we look up to, whatever it is we look forward to, and whoever it is we're chasing, to that I say amen. To that I say, all right, all right, all right. And to that I say, just keep living, huh? Thank you.
In the first example, the word unbelievable was just an example of not repeating that word, let's say, but doesn't say that you don't have to use that word as well. You could have used that word. And another thing is just to use other words like a phenomenal, like a spectacular, just to show how wide your vocabulary, how you aware of different words, not just to say unbelievable. Let's say when you are amazed to see something or to experience something, you will use other words in order to show how surprised you was to see that book, or to read some story, or to have some experience which you want to share with your friends, or with your relatives, or with someone special for you.
There.
And we can head across the Atlantic and see who we're going to find next. Take a look. It's Loki, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man, otherwise known as Tom Hiddleston. Good morning to you guys. And not a big surprise that we find the three of you in London, because you're all British, and we know you screened your movie for some of your countrymen. So tell us what the reaction was.
It was pretty hyped. It was wonderful, and it sort of it was the same for us. We hadn't seen the footage until last night, so we came out as fanned up as the fans. It was really, really, really exciting.
We didn't screen the whole thing. This is important to mention.
Only 30 minutes.
Actually, none of us have seen the film, and we'll be seeing it at the same time as you guys see it on April the 27th, because there's so much about the film that's being kept under wraps, being kept secret. So last night was about 20 minutes, and the first time I've seen it.
By means of this interview, I just wanted to show you an example of these great three British actors. If anyone is interested in Marvel Universe or fan of Marvel Universe, they are just three incredible characters which are part of the Marvel universe. So Tom Hiddleston usually uses very advanced vocabulary, and he was saying about the kept under wrapped, and he was also saying second word like kept secret. So basically it's the same word, and he is saying more advanced one, and further he just saying like kept secret, just to make it more easier for his audience, because not all of the people who are fan of Marvel watching are native speakers, so it was very kind of gesture for us, for people who is huge fan of their movies. So keep it wrap is when you are trying to hide something, you want to keep it secretly from let's say other people, and you could use that kind of words. This is one of the examples which is used during Marvel actors interview.
One character. Which character in the Marvel Universe is your favorite? Outside of your own.
Here, America.
No,
Let's start
right
it
now.
right now. Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. I tell you who I love, I worked with very recently, was Jeff Goldblum in
he's awesome.
Thor Ragnarok, who plays the Grand Master. And I just think he created such a fascinating and hilarious character. So,
That was so good, that film, man.
That's great.
That was so funny, that film.
Well, I tell you what, you all have created fascinating characters, and you're part of this universe that everyone cannot wait to see. We want to thank you guys for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
And the Avengers.
During watching this interview of these three actors, British actors, I was just trying to find different vocabulary which three of them used, but they are very good at it. But I just decided to go with actor Tom Hiddleston, because he kept using very advanced words and very interesting conversation. No offense for other actors. I will add them as well, because they are very excellent speakers, and they're using quite complicated vocabulary into quite interesting one. So he was saying fascinating and hilarious, just not to say just it was funny, it was interesting, or it was silly or anything like that. It was just saying words like fascinating, hilarious, just more obvious, but the using of vocabulary fascinating, it's quite often for British people saying fascinating, fantastic, spectacular. This kind of words are common in you can find in interview of British actors.
When I sit down with someone, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's work, even whether it's this, the first thing is always energy. That's my first gate that I want to get through. And if I don't feel energetically aligned with someone, then already there's no future here. And then the next thing I look at is strategically, if it's business, so if it's personal, it's only energy. But if it's business, I look at, well, I like this person energetically. Do I think they're strategically aligned with where this has to go?
So what you're saying then, that is a combination of both.
Correct.
Allowing like your gut, your energy to kind of allow yourself to pursue further the opportunity.
Yeah.
And then you take a sort of mental look at it to be like, I'm accepting the opportunity from an emotional point of view. Now I need to see if it makes sort of logical sense.
Correct. And if it doesn't, then we're going to stop there again.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
In this interview, I found it very interesting to use this word pursue, which means basically to continue, to proceed, or try to meet some expectations or whatever, in which kind of context you're using it. But I noticed from myself that I don't use this word so often, and I use more easy synonyms, because my mind tries to put everything in order, and it tries to use more simple vocabulary. But it could be better for training and to push ourselves to use more advanced vocabulary in order to show a speaker who you're talking to in English your higher vocabulary, and your that to show that your English is better than you would expect, let's say. So this word persuade is could be used when you are saying something to continue, or to proceed with something, or to push to do something, or it depends on the context where you are using it.
Happy, I can't wait to congratulate next time I see Benedict. And then Spider-Man, No Way Home, goes on to be the biggest film like of all time, makes like $1 gazillion. It's so much fun.
Yeah, great fun actually.
And you I mean, what was that? Did you know that one was going to be?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right, that one you felt. That's how you knew it.
I knew in my bones. Well, look, I mean, also, I just think it's testament to John Watts and the three, Jacob Z and Tom. They've got this beautiful sort of John Hughes homage mixed in with the ultimate universal love there is for that kid, for that hero, for Spider-Man and Peter Parker. And it was such a good script, such a good concept. And then there was that little secret.
But it was so much fun to watch.
It was so much fun, and I think what they did so blindingly well was just to mix humour with pathos, to mix surprise with elation and expectation and confound expectation. They managed to pull off a huge feat, which, apart from anything else, because of drawing in Toby and Andrew, it meant that you were celebrating like 20 years worth of filmmaking on top of all of that.
Yeah,
it was just a real punch.
It was.
I love this actor who is Benedict Cumberbatch. He's an excellent, very talented human being, a great actor. And I noticed during his interviews, since he's a native speaker, he's a British guy, he's using a very interesting English vocabulary, which is not common for others. So I just decided to put his interview as an example. So he was using the word elation when you are surprised with something, when you have enthusiasm. Let's say you could use enthusiasm, but you could hear enthusiasm all the time, but not this word elation for sure. So I found this quite interesting to use as well. You could write down all of this vocabulary which I've mentioned during this video. So not to forget them, to remember, and it could be better to use not only one word, to use with some sentence or some adjectives or some verbs next to it, not to use only just single word. You have to, in order to remember by heart some words, let's say as an example of this elation. So let's go first.
Thank you so much for coming by, but this is kind of a talent-only area, so.
Break a leg. Hey, you break something too.
The phrase break a leg came from completely from British Empire. So the thing is, it's just saying have a good luck, just saying good luck. It's very old one, saying break a leg. Nowadays we just say good luck, that's all. But in case you want to highlight that you know British English, or just to highlight to use more complicated vocabulary, you could say break a leg. I just wanted to say about the history, how it came. It says basically in the English theatre, when one performer sing to another performer, to another artist, let's say, to wish him a good luck, to break a leg. So I'll read something here. The term break a leg may refer to a performer bowing or cursing to the audience in the metaphorical sense of bending one's leg to do so. So it's kind of like for a performers, like wishing him someone when they are cursing to the audience. They have to curse while they are applauding. When they are applauding for a long time, they could face with this issue with their legs. I assume it came from there. That's why it came from the actors, performers who are working in the theater. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will try to prepare more videos like that in order to improve the vocabulary and to show the examples, how to use some words and what kind of vocabulary could be very helpful to highlight your better English and to improve your English. So have a good day. Good luck with your IELTS exam. Bye.